been lovely to come back to Swanwick. Great to have the sun shining as it is. Really good opportunity to gather almost all the clergy of the diocese to encourage one another, to meet up and share with each other in this lovely place.
It's always a great time just to be together, talk to folk, catch up on friendships, and just be stimulated by the input that we get.
It's really good to connect with a wider community of practice.
I just love the fact that it is an opportunity to spend time with friends and colleagues.
Christian ministry can be pretty challenging. I'm aware for some of the clergy particularly, they are ministering in quite difficult places. So something about building each other up, encouraging each other. We've had some really excellent guest speakers. We've been really blessed to have Professor Ellen Davis, who's been giving some fantastic input about the Old Testament and looking at God's grace through stories in the books of Kings and the book of Ruth. Fantastic to have Malcolm White with us, who's a wonderful poet. It's been great to have Bishop Philip North, and he's brought a real challenge to us.
I was really thinking about how sometimes we miss God's grace, but actually it's most apparent, particularly on the margins and the edges amongst the poor on our outer estates. I was contending that in many ways we're a church for the rich, a church which is slowly withdrawing from areas of poverty.
I've loved the biblical teaching. I think it's been absolutely inspirational. About the story of Ruth, it's a wonderful story, and it really speaks to the migrant situation.
Completely blown away by the talks this morning. We need to cross boundaries, go into unfamiliar territory, perhaps with people we wouldn't normally associate with, and from that we can discover extraordinary grace.
The strongest sessions for me has been Philip North's session on God's particular concern, heart for the poor. If God's grace isn't for the poor, it's not for anyone, and if it is for the poor, it's for everyone.
I think this conference has in a way lifted up the spirit with us, that we should be strong in our faith in our Lord, that He will also provide for us and He has a future for us and for our church.
I think it's provoking us to think creatively and in fresh ways about the future of the church in this country.
Great to have other visitors from Pakistan and from Denmark, visitors who are a part of sort of partnerships that we have with other parts of the world. We've had a number of different workshops for people to thrash out issues in their own lives and ministries, and also to meet the speakers rather more informally and question them. One of the real qualities of this conference has been just the strength of the question and answer and discussion time, and it's been brilliant to see people really engaging with the material. It's a great opportunity to have fun as well. We had to rearrange the programme entirely yesterday because of the England-Colombia match. Large numbers of people, as you can imagine, watching that. And we got a blues band in the bar after tonight's sort of main activities. And lovely to worship together as well, of course, has been a really important part of what we're doing, worshipping in different styles.
It's been great to meet people from the Diocese of Guildford and enjoy this beautiful place in the lovely weather. There clearly is some very strong themes running around, people doing a lot of thinking about grace and what grace means, and I've been really impressed actually by the depth of some of that thinking, people really willing to listen to challenges in their own lives and what conference will mean in the long term in terms of their ministry.
There is a strong focus on mission and discipleship, and also about equality in society. And I found that very inspiring and will bring these themes with me back home.
It's just lovely to see people relating to one another, working in different contexts, a real sort of mutual care and concern for each other, and I really see the grace of God at work in it.
It has been challenging, stimulating and inspiring.
Grace-filled opportunity to meet with each other and God.
Conference, openness, collegiality and searching.
Time for fellowship and friendship, and also time for personal growth.
Quite an experience to learn, quite a lot to take in, and that is
Fellowship, joy, encounter, challenge.